Well, boys, look at that. You know what time it is? It's kill! Oh, clock! Ah. Hello and welcome to the place to die. I know that I have told you, haven't I? She's me, I am her, but we're not the same. But I am her. Now she's lame. The smell of blood is filling up the air. Is that for you to sit in my coffee chair? Can I get you anything? A cola light? Just kidding, you know you're gonna die tonight. Scream. You really know what turns me on. Leaving from dusk to dawn, but you know. Oh, hi, you still alive and breathing. We can't have that here, nor can we? Now say your prayers, it's time to meet soon. She'll take my knife and end you. Screaming. You really know what turns me on. Leaving from dusk till dawn, but you know you never walk away. You never walk away, you'll never see outside his house. The only friend that you got is that little mouse. Now count to 5 and hold your breath and then you close your eyes. Count to 5 and close your eyes. You really know what turns me on. Leaving from dusk to dawn, but you know. Screaming. You really know what turns me on. Leaving from dusk to dawn, but you know you'll never walk away.
Hi. Hey guys. It's Sunday. It's time to hang out with the slashers. I don't know. I have no lags in my stream, so I pretty much can't answer the question. Maybe it's just some evilness making it lag. All my bars here are green and I have the stream on the side as well, and that's like has a nice flow to it. So I can't answer on your behalf. Yeah, Minisu is adorable. She's kind of the perfect friend. She's gonna join me. Oh, she's gonna join me tonight because she has makeup. I don't. I'm gonna shut my stream down. There we go. So, what have you been doing during this weekend? Anything special? I know that some people that usually hangs out here have been to festivals, for example. Yeah, so what have you been doing? Of course, I'm having I actually have iced coffee today as well in my Wheel of Death mug. At least I look kind without makeup, right? The thing is, with the no makeup thing, I've been working so many hours this weekend, and I'm actually, I have some affection from allergies, so I chose not to put makeup to like annoy my eyes. So she's gonna be the maked up one tonight. That iced coffee, it's salted caramel and it's wow. Okay, iced latte to be more accurate. Um, yes, Leonard, I'm hiding behind my little friend, behind Mini Me. Working, sleeping, eating times 7. Oh, damn, during the weekend times 7. That's a good thing. Birthday party, yeah, I saw the pics, Mario, and I saw that you were wearing your nice Slashy Sue pins. Good boy. Preparing for work after some vacation. How long of a vacation have you had, Mr. Slasherator? Have you had 4 weeks or um, the best word, hemmastök. I love it. Hey Rasmus, I just got your message. Rune, it's good to have you back. Leonard, you usually don't hang out with us, but it's great to see you because you're gonna love the Slashers. They are such an amazing bunch of people. In the house of Nettebrandt, we have been working. Both Tony and I have been working this weekend, and we've been working really late. So today we actually slept late, and that was wonderful. I think it's the first time I sleep late in like 2 months or something. But yeah, we've been working and it's been so much fun at work because we have had like gaming nights for the young people that we work with. So yesterday they played games and they were like having some challenges to do and everything, and it was such a great night at work. But we got home maybe around 1 o'clock after midnight. So yeah, I get pretty tired when I work full nights because there's a lot of noise and there's a lot of action going on. But it's an amazing work. 4 weeks of vacation, wonderful! Sounds absolutely awesome. Next year I've already decided that I'm gonna have 4 weeks off, but not during the summer. Since I'm going to school, I need to work during the summer to have some money. Hi Michael! Hey! now the slasher community is almost complete. Oh, he's trying a bit of a German thingy there. Also, during this last few days, we have been recording some vocals. I did the last vocal recordings, was it Thursday or Friday? Thursday, I think. And then we recorded some growls. So here's a little bit of an update for you about the new Slashy Sue album. I think I counted to 5 songs done with the vocals. There are some parts left to be done, like I have some background vocals that I'm gonna record. Also, there's gonna be some talk, and yeah, you know, these little touches are left to do. But there is it 5 songs left? I think we're almost halfway. Not really, but almost halfway. And after after the last vocal session, I decided that I shouldn't sing during the weekend because my throat was not happy, and we think it's because of allergies right now. it happens every year. So I'm gonna have, or I've had a couple of days off from the harsh singing. So we'll see, like Monday or Tuesday maybe, if we can take another session. The good thing about having the studio at home is that you can plan your time and your sessions yourself. That also usually makes it take a little bit longer. But since we do work a lot as well, and we don't only work with the music, and that makes it important to have some time off some days. Yeah, Slasherator, Mr. Slasherator, who finally got his own brand, right? We're gonna have to see a picture of that, you know. Lars finally got his own like crew t-shirt. We are so hyped about showing more from the album, but we want to make sure that a lot more is recorded before we start releasing real trailers, and before we set any dates for the album release or the single releases, because there will be at least 3 singles out before the album is out. And I did some work the other day to prepare for, you know, the physical release of the album. And I know some people have, we've been talking about this before, some people have been asking about vinyls, and I am for real looking into the possibilities. It kind of all comes down to how much people are willing to pay for a vinyl. I'm not a vinyl buyer myself, and I can't look at the bigger bands who sells vinyls, because they have a much better price on the vinyls because of, maybe they do orders for like 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 copies at once. But we might just order 100. That makes the price a lot higher in the pressing procedure. So, and I've also been checking out, like, deciding what kind of packaging the CD should have, and I've started to work on the pre-order bundles, because I want there to be like a pre-order bundle in 2 or 3 different versions, because not everyone wants to get the same bundle when it's time for it. Some more updates for the whole album and single release thingy is that yesterday we talked with a person who's going to help us do some filming for one of the music videos. He has an amazing drone, so he'll do some of the filming, and now I'm only looking for a male to play the victim in this video, a person who needs to be at our location on a specific date, who is willing to run a lot in his underwear. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. Gonna catch up with the chat. Some off topic. The last album of Loch Vostok. Yeah, Loch Vostok is great. Slasherator, I know what you mean with allergies. You have allergies too? Because I have them, but they only they hit me every once in a while. I never exactly know, because I've been good all summer. And now, like, when the birch trees started like dropping their seeds, I boom, it bloomed. So, but whatever. Fly in my mouth. I'm just reading the comments. So for tonight, folks, I have one little update on the Slasher Fest packs. I have some some important topics that I want to just lift. I just want to talk about them just short and briefly. Also, we had actually decided to skip the whole Q&A thingy because we didn't get questions sent to us in time, and that makes it, I spend hours every week planning the live streams, and since I didn't get some questions pre-hand, it was really hard to prepare the stream for a for the Q&A thing. But I got some questions right before, like 2 minutes before I started the stream. So I might answer some questions tonight, and then we'll do the Q&A in full next time, because it takes a lot of preparation to plan the streams, especially one of the things are the graphics, and I'm planning like the setup. And right now we are actually doing some tests with our Wi-Fi and everything. So, and it works better today than it did before we have our old router back, actually. So, I'm willing to run and be haunted. Me, yeah. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about if you're seriously interested in being that victim, send me a message. The thing is, I have a good memory when it comes to numbers, and I have a good memory when it comes to lyrics, but remember things that people say, like in a specific situation, that's kind of hard. So I need everything written down. I think that's because I have, you have things going on all the time. So I'm gonna answer a bunch of your questions. I saw some really good ones that I can answer, and then we'll do the complete Q&A thing 1 or 2 weeks from now. And it's always, no one have to apologize for like not sending questions or not answering messages. That's something I can talk about, just a little shorty. For me, it's always important that people feel that, let's say I message someone, you don't have to answer, and if you want to answer, you can do it on any time you'd like. It's so important for me, and I tell this to all my friends as well, because I have had friends apologizing for getting back to me late. Let's say I message a friend and ask her if she wants to go on a long walk with me and like take a hike with me and the dogs. And she doesn't answer until after a week. That's totally fine. I know I'm not the center of your life. And then she apologizes for answering late, and I'm not, no, that's fine. You answer when you feel the energy to answer, and when you have the energy, and when you feel that you want to answer. No one should ever have to apologize. I actually had a guy whom I don't know at all asking me, I was asking him for a specific thing that I was interested in buying or getting. And I sent him the question, just, do you have this something for the garden? Do you have this? And he answered like later that day, and then I was at work, so I answered him the day after, and he was like, oh, it's really hard to get things done when you're never answering my messages. And I was like, oh, fuck you, I'm not gonna buy shit from you, because I answer when I have the time for it, and I want to have the energy to like sit down and do things. I never want to half-ass things. So if I can't like do it properly, I wait. So yeah, just a little thingy. But let me check, because I have some questions here that I can answer. But I want to keep some of the questions until next time, because I want Tony to be a part of the answers, okay? So those questions I'm gonna save. Okay, there are some questions about, for example, Sapphira. And then there are some questions about Tony and some drumming, and I'm gonna save them. But one thing I can answer, and then I'm gonna let Tony answer next time. One question. In Flames or at the Gates? And that's a tricky one because I don't really actually listen to any of the bands, to be honest. There are songs that are nice to listen to with both bands, but none of them are like, you know, that whoa for me. No, there are decent bands, nice bands, good artists. If I have to choose, I would go for In Flames, actually. Especially, sorry guys, especially a little bit of the newer In Flames, who is a little bit more varied. So I'd say In Flames. Okay. Killswitch Engage or Trivium? That goes for like kind of the same answer because none of the bands are bands I have listened a lot to. So I can't answer it because I know too little. I can't name one song of any of those bands. So that question will go to Tony next time, okay? I want to hear Cannibalismo. But you've heard it. Tony's posting clips all the time with the Cannibalismo. Woo-da! I'm gonna save the rest of the questions there. You can ask questions in the chat. I know that you were talking about that in the beginning before I started the stream. And you can ask questions here, but if you want them answered when Tony's here as well, you're gonna have to send them, okay? I actually have some older questions, and I think one question is so cute. I'm just gonna have to bring this up. Hold on, I'm searching for it. This is a question that was sent before for Tony. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. One question we got, and this is a question we used to get a lot. The ones of you who have seen some of the interviews with us during the Sapphira time, yeah, this is a question that have come up sometimes. But most of all, it have been coming up during my younger years as a woman. And that was a question, do you plan to have kids? And I'm sorry, I'm laughing. But if we don't usually talk about this in band related situations. But the question is so funny because there might not be a lot of people who are so much against having kids as Tony and I. No, we are not planning to have kids. We have never planned to have kids. We don't even like small kids. So no kids. I sterilized myself 13 years ago, and that's one of the best decisions I have ever made. And then why don't we want to have kids? Yeah, we don't like small kids. We don't want to spend money on kids. We don't want to spend energy, time. We don't want to hear the noise, and we don't want to feel the smell. Okay. That. Now it's said. Sorry. No kids. And I'm just laughing because that's such a funny question, because if you knew us personally, like the people we hang out with, there is no one around it. No one around us that doesn't know that we are like kids are demons to us. I'm curious, is there anyone else in the chat who doesn't want kids? Just curious, because on my, like, the people we used to hang out with, and the people that we have closest to us, it's just like one or two family members who have kids. The other ones don't. So I'm just curious. You wanna see him play it during the Hangout stream? I'm gonna tell him that, but actually then he's gonna have to hook up some programs if you want to hear it as well, because we don't have he doesn't have any amps or something, so we're gonna have to connect the guitar to my computer and the stream. So I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna write it down. Play the fucking Cannibalismo on the stream. I'm gonna ask him to do that just for you. Oh, Eva, I actually didn't know. Such a pity that your genes will not survive. But no, Mario. I know, maybe I would like my brain to survive, but some other genes, no. Actually, no. I'm sorry, but we have a DNA full of so much shit in our family. So I don't think my mother should have ever had kids, because of everything that is genetic around her. But she did, and here I am, and my brother, okay. But I'm happy the gene pool stops right here. Maybe this is what comes from the gene pool. And as someone says, you have the dogs. Oh yes, they are of the biggest value to us. There is nothing we value higher than the dog is. So, yeah. Åsa, are there any bands that inspired you to make this kind of music, and who would you most like to do a duet with? Nice question. I'm gonna screenshot that actually for Tony as well. So, no, there we go. There we go. Any bands that inspired? I'm gonna have to be honest to say that music-wise, there was maybe a little bit of inspiration from Scarlett and a lot of inspiration from her as a person when I started to get to know her. So both Tony and I were really impressed by the work she is doing. And also, maybe not so much bands that inspired that movies. You know, I'm a huge horror fan, Tony is as well. And all these 90s horror movies really is a good inspiration. And then we have a little bit of a nerd gene for the serial killer thing. Oh, we have a gene for the serial killer thing. That sounded bad. But yes. Oh, a fly got on the camera. But yes, we were we were widely inspired in, oh my God. We had huge inspiration from horror movies from the 90s. And you know, Mindhunter, all these documentaries or movies about serial killers. Big fan. And who I would most like to do a duet with? That is such a hard question, because I have a whole lot of I'm a fan of a whole lot of vocalists. My favorite vocalists are actually, we have Floor Johnson, especially when she does her own thing. She's also a huge inspiration for me. She's the one who got me to feel that, hey, I'm gonna learn every single vocal kind that there is, and I'm on a good way. And then we have Mr. John Oliva from Savatage, from John Oliva's Pain, from Trans-Siberian Orchestra and everything. He has such an amazing and theatrical voice. And then we have Matthew Barlow, a former Iced Earth singer, who has an amazing voice. His voice has such a special touch and crisp to it. So, but if I was to do a duet, I would say that I would choose to do a duet with either Floor or John Oliva, because that would be so cool. We could have so much fun. Yeah. So, yeah, that would be maybe one of those. I get it, Eva. I get it. That's also a huge. I have a huge respect for someone who make their choices based on those things. What band did you listen to the most and looked up in the early teenage years? Oh, nice question. When I was a teenager, when I was a young teenager, let's say 13, 14 years, I listened to a lot of Swedish punk. A lot of Swedish punk. I did listen to Karta 77, I listened to Asta Kask, I listened to Tarmgas, which was a local punk band. I went to festivals where they were playing punk music. And I also listened a lot to Millencolin. So I guess I would listen to like punk, skate, and hardcore, Refused, this kind of music. And then when I was 15, there was 14, I discovered Nirvana. And I listened so much to Nirvana, and I listened to also, on the side, I listened to Green Day, Bad Religion, R.E.M. I did not actually listen anything to metal when I was a young teenager. I had friends listening, or mostly friends, older brothers, who listened to metal. But I listened to punk, hardcore, yeah, that kind of music, actually. Then I started listening to more maybe classical metal or rock bands when I was 16, 17. I listened to a lot of Swedish classic Swedish and British pop during some years as well. Oasis, Suede, Popsicle. I listened to all these bands. I have actually seen Oasis live, and that was one of my favorite concerts. It was back in '96. I went to Stockholm and I watched them on an outside huge concert, and they were really, really good live. Ja, Lars, Asta Kask. And then I started listening to Metallica, a little bit of Iron Maiden, and yeah, I actually started listening to more metal when I met Tony, because his music choice inspired me. There were so many bands that I had never heard when I met him, and I had so many friends that listened to both heavy metal and like death metal. But yeah, I've always been a person who listens to a lot of different kinds of music. I still listen to a huge variety of music. I think metal is the thing I listen least to. I listen more to old Swedish artists. I listen to yeah, of course, Eurodisco from the 90s. That's still my favorite. Nothing gets me going like Eurodisco from the 90s. Oh my gosh. Mr. Vane, Baby Baby, all those songs. They oh wow. um, yeah, Rasmus. I know Mimikry Dödkött. It's I guess both those bands are a little bit new, too new for me. So, um, yeah. Um, have you ever written a song for other bands? I'm gonna keep that question for Tony actually, because you know, in this Nettebrand family, he's the songwriter. I'm just the executor. um, so I'm gonna keep that question for him. If not, who would you? Yeah, I'm saving that one. You know, Rasmus, I'm a lot older than you. Actually, one of my kids at work yesterday. Okay, he's 18, but he's still one of my kids. Tony and I said that if we would ever adopt an 18-year-old, that would be him. He told me he called me an old bitch yesterday, and he told me an old lady 2 times. So I don't know how I'm gonna react to that. I guess I am an old bitch, but I'm happy with that. um, yeah, and there's what, in your opinion, did not let Sapphire to be a big band? Is it a kind of a management or something else? Because music is just. Thank you, Mario, first off, for calling Sapphira's music delicious. The thing with Sapphire, okay, we're gonna take this Sapphire thing. The thing with Sapphire is, we had 2019 was an amazing year for Sapphire. We released our latest album. I don't know what I should call it. We released Fall Rise Conquer, and Fall Rise Conquer was received in such an amazing way. We got a lot of shows and a lot of tours based on that release. We did a tour for the album. We played Norway several times that year. We played in the north of Sweden. We played down here in Sweden. We went to the Netherlands. We went to England. We were doing amazing shows that year. But in the same way, both Tony and I were really, really tired, because for 10 years we had been doing Sapphire, and we had been working harder and harder every year. And I know that there's so many bands and artists that work their asses off with their bands. And I know that so many of them are tired as well. The thing is that bands in the size of, let's say, Sapphire, you can't live off of that band. And if you're not willing to put yourself in huge debt, or you didn't have like debt or something before, you can't just like quit your job and decide to go all in for the band. I tried for 6 months. I just worked 60% on my real job, my paid job, and tried to like put in so much time for Sapphire. And I say that because when I worked 100%, I still worked at least 40 or 50 hours a week just for the band. So I took 40% off from my ordinary work, and invested that time in Sapphire. And there was simply, we came to like, just one day we sat down and we both felt that this is not gonna work. No, we're gonna end it here, and we're gonna end it now. We've had a great year. We still had one final show to play. And we can't blame anyone. We can't blame the fans. We can't blame any kind of management, because we were just starting to work with a wonderful management, a Swedish one, but we had an American manager. And there's nothing to blame. It's just that it wasn't time for Sapphira. We would have needed Sapphira to if Sapphira was here when we during 2019, Sapphira would have to need to lift at least 300% for us to stay. For Sapphira to be worth the time and the energy. So we can't blame anyone. We can't. I'm not even blaming ourselves because we couldn't do more, but we needed more. Let's say we had a lot of fans, but we would have needed 2,000 more of those fans who goes all in, who does it all, who gets the merch, who comes to the shows especially, who streams the shit out of the songs. We would have needed all that. And that's one of the reasons I'm really don't want people to call themselves fans, and I don't want people to like for a support like. I don't want them to hit like because, I'm just doing it to be kind. But that's not gonna help anyone. That's like sending thoughts and prayers or sending a fucking styrkekram. Sorry. So yeah, I would have wished for Sapphira to bloom. I really would. But Tony and I have always also, like we have talked about, because we have gotten the question, will Sapphira ever rise again? And yeah, if we get a deal good enough, Sapphira might rise again. Not now. Absolutely not now. Yeah. So, I don't know why Sapphira didn't go boom. I really think it should, because the music was fucking top quality. And we had the greatest musicians, and we were a really professional band, but we would have needed that boom before we hit the wall. If you could travel back in time to see a concert, what band would it be? Which band would you like to have seen live but never had the chance? Dang. I guess I would have liked to see a Michael Jackson concert. Michael Jackson really was one of the most amazing artists. Yeah, I know there's a lot of shit around that person, but as an artist, fucking flawless. So I guess I would have liked to see Michael Jackson. That would have been so cool to have on your bucket list. To have, checked on your bucket list. So yeah, I'd say Michael Jackson. Which band would you have liked to see live but never had the chance? I would love to see... I have actually never really had the chance to see Nightwish live. But I would like to see them live. Also, I would like to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Gonna have to go to US to that. I would like to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra in New York during Christmas. Yeah. Now that Trump's no longer the president, we might actually go to the States. Any other band? Yeah, but and I guess that's gonna be possible. I would like to see Lord of the Lost. I would like to see Rammstein one more time. But Lord of the Lost, I've never seen them. Yeah. Such a big potential, also I'm just ruined. Yeah, thank you, Mario. And those are so nice words. But you never know what happens. You never know. We'll see. Right now, SLASHY SUE is our main focus. We are really working hard with SLASHY SUE. I'm not putting in as much hours as on Sapphira, and that's because that would kind of kill me physically. But we are really working hard. Such a big Hey Thomas. Yeah, just that Mario is laughing to styrkekram. I'm sorry, but there was a question on Facebook where they were asking, are there words that you can't stand or expressions? And I was like, yeah, there are. There are so many words. I don't know why I can't stand styrkekram. But it's like the you know, the Americans goes a lot with sending thoughts and prayers. Yeah, and how much help does that get you? Kind of the thing with the same thing with styrkekram. It's just no. And I also can't stand the Swedish word mullig. If for the ones who don't speak Swedish, it's like it's softer way to say chubby. And sometimes mullig also would apply on fat. So I'm just, okay, just say you're chubby or fat. Mullig, åh, så gulligt då. Yes, Slasherator, the king of pop. Tack Eva. Mario, I'm curious. You say that in an autumn I will go to see Hans Zimmer concert. Who is Hans Zimmer? I don't know. Globen Arena, nice. Lord of the... Yeah, Lars, maybe we can go together to see Lord of the Lost. Yeah, Rammstein. Rasmus, we actually saw Rammstein live once in Gothenburg on Metal Town 2010, 11. Fuck you, Mario. Fuck you. We saw them on Metal Town and they were, wow, that live show. Whoa! That makes you wanna like, yeah, it's great. Really, really great. Keep asking questions. I'd be happy to answer. You can ask questions about SLASHY SUE, Sapphira. You can ask questions about me, us, mini-me, everything. I have a little update I want to share with you, and that is, it's not a fun update. I've been waiting for the package from Brazil, from 2 bands, and it finally got into Sweden, like on, I don't remember the date exactly. This is kind of a sad story. It got to Sweden arrived to Sweden August 2. And then it was like, okay, the customs got it. Okay, yeah, because that's the thing with import packages, especially maybe from specific countries. So it went to customs and everything, and I was waiting. And then on August 4, I got the message. The package have been returned to sender. Yeah, it got back. It was sent back to Brazil. Because I called the mailing service, and it was because there was no complete toll declaration, customs declaration in it. And the band said they have done it all properly, but something didn't go right. So, I got so sad. I almost cried, actually. So, boom, back it goes. So I actually decided then, maybe the bands are gonna send it back, I don't know. But I decided to pack up the things that we have got from the other bands. The packages, the giveaway packages becomes a little bit smaller, but hey, I need to finish all this before I start school. I don't want this hanging over me. So there will be packages out. I have also packed some things that you guys have won on the Wheel of Death and everything. So there are packages being packed, and there are packages being weighed, and there are packages being sent. So prepare for packages. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then I know who he is. Mario. Cool. Really cool. That would be awesome to see. actually. Um, yeah, Michael, I agree with you. Good comment. I think it's good that you separate the artist and the person. Yeah, we've been talking about this a little bit before, and you know, just because there might be persons I don't like, there might be music I don't like, but that doesn't take away the artist thing. The artist thing is one thing, and that's an art form, being an artist. Um, so a person could be a douchebag but still be a really good artist. That doesn't mean, and a person could be a wonderful person but suck as an artist, and the other way around and everything. So, yeah, as an artist, there are so many great. You can go to so many great shows and everything, but um, there might be also, you know, there might be artists that are both good persons and artists, but an artist could be a fucking freak. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get everyone. Hey, Thomas. There are artists that, you know, that people are like racing to the skies, but I actually think that they have a douchebag behavior, and I still can think that they are good artists, but I would never support them if they were real assholes. Yeah, you know, if they treat other people poorly, if they are sexist, if they are racist, I would never support them, no matter how good of an artist you are. You can be a good artist, and that's the entertainment part, but you can be an unprofessional artist, and that is your kind of your attitude and your, you know, everything you are as an artist. You can't share links. Oh, I'm sorry, Lars. I haven't had the time to check it up. Why you and see if I can make some changes to it. Still sorry. Sorry. Eva, if you should. You're so cute, Eva. That's how Tony and I discussed too. It's like our dogs always call us fat. They do. They do, but shit happens. Hey, Pella! Nice! We have some people who haven't been here in a while. That's nice. We always miss you, you know that. Pella, is it both you and your hubby? I saw your new makeup. Good job. I saw it on Instagram. Yeah, I have some other things too. I want to say yay for the Swedish OS Olympics gold yesterday. That was a huge thing. I really, really hope now that people realize that they need to lift the sports of riding. All right? We took a fucking Olympic gold. That is, there were a lot of attention to it yesterday, and that made me so happy because Sweden is like, oh, as long as they do like gold in football or hockey or I don't know the English word for höjd hopp, high jumps, people are like, whoa, cheering. But now we took a fucking team gold in jumping, in horse jumping, in show jumping with horses, and that is great. So yay! And there is also, I have a question to you, Osa. You can send if you want to send questions here, everyone, you can do it. it's always okay. I can answer most questions. Sometimes, if it's too personal, I might answer it in some sort of way. So send me the question, and I can be the judge of if it's appropriate for the stream, Rasmus. um, I'm just reading the. Respect the sports no matter. Yeah, I agree. Respect, exactly, respect the sports. I agree, Eva. Paralympics, wonderful. We have so many great athletes. And wow, I actually went to a workshop with one of our great Paralympics, David Lega, whose parents is from Poland. David Lega was a swimmer, and he was born with what he calls like the chicken wing. No arms, no feet, no arms, no legs. And I went to a workshop with him, and that was one of the best workshops ever. Such an amazing person. And he was so funny when he talked about how he learned to swim, because he said, my parents they chose not to help me because they wanted me to be independent. And I started swimming, learning how to swim when we were on vacation in Poland, and they threw me in the ocean. I really loved that one. Really, really. So cool. What a wow. Oh, you have so much love in the chat. Oh my God, get a room. Yeah, as I said, I'm saving some of the questions for when Tony's here as well. Oh. Yes, I saw the notification, Rasmus. I'm gonna check it out. I can say yes. I've seen it, and I get back to it. I have plans. Okay. Yeah, you can still hear the music in the background, right? Or is it too low? It's playing My Pain now. Oh, that's a nice Sapphire song. Oh, I just have to. There we go. I'm just checking my music list, so it won't be a strange thing coming up. Ocean in Poland. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yes, they threw him in the ocean. Of course, a lot of love. We're slashers, are we? Ocean in Poland, ocean in Sweden. But we have ocean in Sweden. Actually, where I come from, up north, I remember a lot of people did not believe me when I said I live by the ocean, because they didn't count Bottenviken as an ocean. Oh, fuckers, it is. It is. Michael, thank you so much for tuning in, even if you couldn't stay. Have a superb evening and a great week. Cool, Slash Raider, cool. Waiting for nothing. Did you mean the song Waiting for Nothing, Mario? That is actually one of my favorite Sapphire songs. Really, I get so full of power when I hear it. I can hear the background music, but it's a little low. Okay, but at least you can hear it. Right. Right. Um, trying to catch up with your chat. Stranger Things. Have you? Oh, oh, I started watching Stranger Things. Saw like maybe 4 or 5 episodes, but I didn't continue. But I might go for it. Right now, I'm so happy because one of my favorite shows, The 100, has released their next season on Netflix, and I'm like, ooh, yeah. I love me a post-apocalyptic series or movie. Mm-mm, wonderful. Maybe that's because I have this. It's kind of a dream for me. No, not a dream. I mean, it's like a fantasy I have that, I'm gonna be experiencing an apocalypse. I was a bit disappointed when the corona did not really do, go all the way. I would have loved it to be some zombies, this kind of thing. But it didn't happen. So, but an apocalypse where like all electricity is gone. You're gonna have to start over, start scavenging, My mouth is watering when I talk about it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've seen The 100. It's wonderful. Um, have you seen the whole series? No spoilers then, because I might see it, Rasmus. Um, Peaky Blinders, never saw. You love The 100 as well. Oh, nice. I really, really enjoy the characters in The 100. It's I do, and it takes so many turns that you don't really expect, and I like that. I like that in any show. Um, I'm just reading. I think I missed something up here. Maybe. Bloody flies. There's so much fly shit in here. It's like we've been having thousands and thousands of flies during the summer, and like every white part of our house there's so much fly shit. We're gonna have to do a thorough cleaning when the fall comes and the flies are gone. I really hate them, but just the other day I felt, this thing, there's a fly, and you start off with like doing like this, and you're trying to wave it away, and then you get it's still like in your face, and then you get annoyed and try to like slap everywhere to get it away with your hand, but then it really, really keeps annoying you. It doesn't understand no, so you just get like the fly whip, and you just bye bye. It's like, yeah, I have the same feeling about some people. Yeah, I do. It's just that I don't bring out the fly whip. I can talk myself into doing otherwise. But that doesn't mean I don't want to, right? Blodets fe. Yeah, you guys. Marie, what? Blood Rena, yes. The hand. No. So you saw at least those. Yeah, I think I really love the 100 because there are so many powerful and strong women, and those of you who know me know that that's something I really, really push for. So that's one of the reasons that I absolutely adore it. Um, yeah, I might gonna have to catch up on Stranger Things actually. Just stopped watching because I thought it became like a bit slow. Yeah, maybe. But I'm gonna keep watching, I promise you. The flies use. Yeah, but I have no meat in here. I just have a pickled brain in my jar there. That's it, I think. But they might go for like maybe there is some kind of some piece of meat hidden in here. You never know. Ooh, Man Chooses Slaves Obey is playing right now. That's a special song. I love it. We've never actually played it live. Um, but it's a great song. I love some of the parts who are a bit creepy. Some parts reminded me of Charles from. Oh my god, I'm losing words today. I guess it's because my brain is tired. Charles from. Oh, Bollnäs, help me out, Thomas Lindqvist. Help me, Eva. Morgana Le Fay. Yeah, some parts when I was singing them, I had only Charles in my mind. Have you seen The Mentalist? No, but people have been suggesting The Mentalist for me. So I might give it a go as well. Right now we only watch series on Netflix or Amazon Prime. So right now we are watching Vikings. I always have one series that I keep to myself, and that's The 100. Tony and I are watching The Vikings, I'm watching The 100, and we are actually on to season 9 right now, you know, the series after Charlie. On Two and a Half Men. We always have one series that we watch when we're eating, because we're always eating in front of the TV or some kind of screen and watch series. We haven't had a meal without watching series for years. So yeah, right now those are the three. Yeah, I'm really. There are some series that I was hoping to be able to see, but there are some series that I can't find. Might gonna have to buy some really fucking expensive DVD boxes to get to see all the seasons of Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. That's a favorite. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you would do a recap of The Mentalist slasher rating, what would that be? What's the parts that I would like? I need me some night snack now. Really hungry actually. I have not prepared. Do you guys, I'm gonna have to ask you, do you guys want to have any Wheel of Death tonight? Because I have um, one thing that I would like to, I'm just gonna bring out my wheel. Hold on. No, now I just realized that now I just saw we are evaluating our Wi-Fi, but now when I started the Chrome, it turned orange again. Then it's the settings I need to change. Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring up my wheel. My wheel. the world to come. Rasmus, I've packed your wood mug. I have packed it. And I have packed up the things for your friends in the area. And I have also packed your Slasher Fest thingy. So I'm gonna send it during the week. I don't know what day I'm going to, like, you know, where I live there aren't any stores or anything. So the day when I go to the right village, I can post it. I love it that as soon as I talk about the wheel, you start chanting. The world to come, world of feelings, emotions. Huh, is that about The Mentalist? Or am I mixing things up now? Ah, okay, the world to come. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna see here. I'm gonna bring my wheel to the other screen because it's really... Sometimes it's really hard to watch the other screen without my glasses. There I am, old again. I'm just writing your names down right now. Let me see. I have Eva who says chanted VOD. We have Slasherator himself. We have Thomas. We have Rasmus. We have Mario. We have... Do we have Thomas Lindqvist on the Wheel of Death? Do we? I just wanted to blame it on something, Lars. I could actually have my glasses on since I don't wear makeup, but I forgot them in the kitchen. I realized earlier today that I really need new glasses. I'm gonna have to treat myself with some new glasses before I start school. It's gonna be a tough time otherwise. Pella, Rasmus, Rune. Did we have Pella? Are you still here? Pella! I'm not crying, I'm just, my eyes are tearing. Har du städat bort dina glasögon? Jag har inte städat bort mina. Jag skulle vara så ledsen för jag kan inte spela tv-spel utan glasögon. Pella, are you still here? Calling Pella, calling Pella. Oh. It's not that bad for me. Mario said he's blind like a mole without the glasses. I'm not, but I have this astigmatism on one eye that makes it really, really tough to see things. Blind as a mole. Sorry. It's because I'm tired. I laugh at everything. Yeah, then we have Eva. Listen closely now. Eva, Slash Raider, Thomas H, Rasmus, Mario, Thomas L, Pella, Rasmus again, no, Rune. Am I missing someone? Please let me know. If I didn't mention your name, let me know. There we go. There we go. Mario, that's actually a thing. Sometimes I have my glasses on and I'm like, where's my glasses? I don't know. I misplaced them. I don't know why. Okie dokie. Oh, I forgot to shut the music down. Turning off the music. Making the wheel bigger. And then I got a lag just when I did that. I get it. Have to make some changes to my settings. But he wants to be on the wheel as well. Of course. There he is. Now he's on the wheel, of course. What do you need to say, Mario? Come on, bring it on. Be kind. Aw, that is kind. That is cute. Okay, I now have the wheel on my left side. Left, it looks like I'm pointing right. Whatever. You might experience a little bit of lag. So, what should we have on the wheel today? I'm just gonna spin one wheel, and that is for who gets the prize. I actually have. Let me get you a bunch of things, and you can choose. Okay? Let me get you. En promenadväninna. Hej Simon! Hey! Okay, so I got a little basket here. Simon, ska jag lägga till dig på Wheel of Death? Skype Messenger karaoke with Sue. You're gonna have to explain yourself. How would I do that? Let me know. How would I do it? That is such a cool idea. Okay, I'm gonna open, just because we started talking about this, I'm gonna open another wheel here. Hold on, loves. Hold on. Hej Fille! Nu droppar det in ännu fler. Hej! Fille, vill du vara med på Wheel of Death? Det är klart du ska, så du kan vinna lite schyssta grejer. Är du kvar en stund, Fille? Eller pyser du? I'm gonna open an extra wheel here. Because I have... Okay. First off, those are things I won't hand out, but that are going... I'm going to ask you if you want to get it. First off, things I could add to... Now on the wheel to give is SLASHY stickers, and that will be the new ones. I have 100 Swedish crowns gift card on merch. That one I'm gonna take away. We have a 150 Swedish crowns gift card on merch, but that's only applied when you're buying for 500 or more. We have a video fika. We have 75 Swedish crowns gift card on merch. We have a personal video message. We have your choice of a cover. And that's a vocal cover, not a complete cover with music, our own made music. It's a vocal cover. I'm gonna specify that, so no one can blame me for lying. Then we have, I have one left of a, this is a girl's fit, but it's a Sapphire t-shirt that I could sign, so you could put it on the wall, unless you want the, this one is an extra large. It's like a large in the size, but it's ladies fit, but guys can wear it too, trust me. It's just, it has a little bit more waist. Stupid thing, by the way, we will probably never ever again get girly t-shirts, just because they aren't selling as good as the unisex ones. But this is, you want me to add this or not? Let me know. The t-shirt, okay, I'm gonna add it. And the winner gets to choose whether they want it signed for the wall or not. Okay? Otherwise, you can always give it to someone you know, for example. Still want to know, Slashy Raider, how would we do the messenger karaoke? But it would be cool though. Save. Okay, now we have what to give. I'm gonna spin that wheel anyway then. Okay. Here it is. I'm gonna have to bring the noise up a little bit. So let's spin it then. Let's spin it. Oh, it might be a bit of a lag. I can see that my bars are turning red. At least I think they are red. Okay, let's go. Oh, fudge. It's a 150 Swedish crowns gift card for those who gets merch over 500 Swedish crowns. Otherwise, we would kind of lose a lot of money. A gift card, that is. I'm going to write that down. And the gift card works like I have your name written down. So when you place an order of Slashy Sue merch, you get to use your gift card. Okay? Okay, so let's see who gets it. Oh, there's a lot of names tonight. A lot of names. So let's bring the wheel up again. There we have it. Rune, Michelle, Simon, Fille, Eva, Slasherated, Thomas H, Rasmus, Mario, Thomas, Pella, Rune. So should we? Should we? There's an evil bitch in the middle of the wheel. Let's go. Look who got in late and got the gift card. It's a gift card of 150 Swedish crowns when you get merch for over 500 crowns. All right. Fille, congratulations. And let's do another spin on this one, okay? Another. One more. Simon gets 1 too. So Simon and Fille, congratulations to a gift card of 150 Swedish crowns that applies when you get merch for 500 crowns or more. Alrighty. Woo! Yeah, that was the wheel today. I actually have some, you know, I need to promote our merch because that kind of is one of the things, except for all these sharings and everything, that is what helps us with the album, you know. So I'm gonna need to promote both the cotton bag, which is 175. It's a cotton bag with Slashy Sue. It's bloody awesome. And then we have for 120 Swedish crowns. Some of you already got them. For 120 Swedish crowns, shipping included, you get the the 2 slasher pins. They are quite big actually. They are bigger than I thought. They can go here. I can pin them to myself. So 100 Swedish crown for these 2. They get sent like right away. I have some left. If there are several people getting them, I'm gonna have to place an order for more. But you have the Slashy Sue one and you have the Slasher one. So 120 for both. Shipping included. Just send me a message. For those of you who are from Sweden who have gotten merch from us before, we have a new Swish number. So if you want to get some, you need to get our new Swish number. And that is because of me, because I got myself a new phone number. Since I'm a student now, I got a new... not a new operator, but you know. So that's a thingy. That's a thingy. I'm gonna put on the music again. Oh, It's gonna be real. Sorry, I forgot to. It's like the same volume as the. Oh, happens for a reason. Sometimes you never know why. I took a phobia. I actually love the part with the bridge part in this song that comes here. It's very emotional for me. Thank you so much, Mr. Slasherator. I am so hyped. I'm gonna start school this Monday. Not tomorrow, but next Monday. And the first day, I'm gonna spend the whole day in Stockholm at the school. I told you guys the last stream that I didn't know how much time we were gonna spend in school, and if I had some hours over, maybe I could meet up with anyone. But I'm not gonna be able to, because I arrive in Stockholm like an hour before I'm supposed to be at school, and I'm gonna have to take my ass from the central to the school. And then I have, after school quits, I have 1 hour to get to the train to go home. So there's gonna be a full day, but I'm so looking forward to it. Oh, it's gonna be bloody awesome. I am so thrilled with this, with these studies, because a dream for me has always been to be able to work. I'm gonna become a music business developer, which means I can practically work with record labels. I can work as a manager and everything, and have a university education to like back me up. And I've always dreamed about working with bands, because I know I have a lot to give, because I have a lot of experience in the music industry. So it's gonna be really, really nice. Of course, I can give you the. I can actually hold on, love. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get you the. Hold on, dears. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna check if I can do something here. Hold on. I might have muted just one time because I oh. I'm actually gonna add my Swish number up here if you want to order the, because a lot of you know my PayPal already because you've been using it before. But I'm gonna add my Swish to the corner of the stream so that if you want to use it, you can. Oh look, I'm so good. Yes, Mr. Slasher, it's gonna be a tight schedule that Monday, but it's gonna be, I'm gonna run, like, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna run all over. I'm gonna be, oh, wow. I even look forward to getting up at like 2 a.m. to get, because I have to be at the train station in Gothenburg at, oh, some Christmas songs. I'm gonna have to be at the train station in Gothenburg at 5:30, which means I'm gonna have to leave home. Yeah, 3:30 or something, maybe, no, around 3 a.m. So I'm gonna be fucking tired. Yeah, but It's gonna be awesome. I don't care. And I booked myself first class ticket on the train because I don't want to like sit around other people, both for the COVID thing, and I really don't like sitting next to strangers. I prefer sitting on my own, like I put my headphones on, I turn on a good show or something, and I bought first class tickets so that I get breakfast on the train as well. I thought I was worth treating myself with some nice with a nice trip. uh, um, have you had your vacation now, Simon? Did you? I really miss working. Yeah, I saw that you have had been booked for some stage work, Lars. That's wonderful. I guess we're gonna be working together in the future, actually. I might during my period of during my school period, I might actually take on the management for a couple of bands. Um, so yeah, so if you have bands that are interested in a manager who knows a lot of shit, they can contact me. um, yeah. So there was another thing I wanted to like bring up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on, loves. Hold on. I have, and I know there's been a lot of people interested in this. Uh, but the thing is that it's not worth selling if we don't get some things to put into the album in a serious way. We actually sold the first one. Um, Hold on. We actually sold the first one. This is the last backdrop that we had for Sapphira. It has so many memories because this has been on so many stages during the years. We got this in 2014 or 15 when we released our first album. We got this one. Bloody flies, they are flying on the camera. You fuckers. And this is the backdrop that we had on stage for Sapphira. I'm gonna show it to you. It's really beautiful. A lot of you have seen it live. And this is actually something that we are selling to get the ability to fund some things for SLASHY SUE. I'm going to show it to you here. It's 3 times 2 meters. I can't show it all to you. This is actually something that we are selling. And if you are interested, send me a message. This is something that is bloody cool to have in your wall. The first one, our red one, the first we had with Sapphira, was sold to a huge fan of Sapphira. And I'm so glad that it ended up in the hands of someone who really, really enjoys it. Because this is some serious part of Sapphira history. But we feel that if someone are willing to pay for it and make us able to do like something extra for the album, we are so willing to sell it. That's a serious piece of history. And it's beautiful. It's our friend Veronica who was the model for the whole album thing. It's, as I said, it's a huge part of Sapphira history. Yeah. I'm gonna just read a little bit. I'm gonna catch up. I know I talk a lot, sorry, but that's just me. Yeah, we're gonna have a slasher date, all of us. Boom. I have no vacation. No, you told me, Mario, you work like a fucking horse. You really do. A lot to do. Yeah, I get it. But you still have the legal right to have a vacation. Slasherator, that was the beginning of my music. I worked with bands and stuff. I didn't. Ah, you were a sound and light tech. Nice. Maybe we all could work together. Do you like your job, Simon? It sounds like you do. Yeah, Erasmus is a really cool backdrop. It has a lot of memories. Me once. Price doesn't matter. Ah, the more we talk, me and you guys, the more we talk, the more I really get the idea of us getting together and doing something. Like, I could throw. We did in 2019. We did our release show for Sapphire. I've told you this. We did a release show in our own rehearsal space. We played a 2 hour set of songs, and one part of it was acoustic. Let's say we did a gathering, a slasher gathering, where to, like, I could do it to raise money for the album. I could also do it to raise money. You know, I have this huge heart for dog organizations, so I could do either. And we could like have some acoustic sets maybe, and then we could have like, we could eat together and do it like, yeah, you know, a mini version of a slasher fest just for slashers, and maybe, yeah, a little something like that. I'm gonna have to check this up. I'm gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to work on this. Yeah, I just read the comments. I love how you interact with each other. I could sit like for 2 hours and just read your things. Slasher gathering. Yeah, we need a slasher gathering. Fucking fly, he pooped on my computer. And I touched it. It was icky. Sticky icky. Ugh. Blah. Yuck. The door, you're sick of yeah, a slasher gathering. Would you guys, if we put up a slasher gathering during a weekend, would you come? Because that's also one thing. We can't provide a place to stay for everyone, but we could like check if our landlord, who has cabins all over, if there are some available, and we could provide the gathering. But the biggest thing is, would you be here? Would you be here to meet up, and would you be here to have this slasher gathering? Maybe to, yeah, we would do a good thing out of it, I think. Invig den bara med en pop. Vad menar du, Eva? As team leader for yeah, I would love you guys to be here. I would have certain rules of behavior though. But I would really love this to happen, and I think I have the perfect place to do it. I'm gonna pull some strings. I know where most of you live, but if you just take a look at Google Maps, everyone. How far from me do you live? How far from Ljungsarp do you live? Can you check that, everyone? Ja, men poop. Yeah, the fucking fly pooped on my computer. It was I hate fly poop. Disgusting. Disgusting fuckers. As for the Swish number here, it goes for the ones of you who wants the pins as well. You just swish 100 Swedish crown, 120 Swedish crowns, and I'll get it to you. Send me your address as well. Some of you already did. And if you need to use PayPal, it's my first and my last name and gmail.com. 35 mil, perfect. That's not that far. That would be great, Simon. Of course, I guess if you guys live in a close area to each other, you could like go together. You know I don't drink, so yeah. From your place to here. Eller hur? Eva, allt under 100 mil här är granngårds. Här nästgård som man kan åka på en kafferast. Yeah, Slasherator, you don't live that far away, I know that. 2 hours and a couple of minutes. 23 mil. Thomas, you've already been here, but not here, but where we lived before. You don't live that far away, actually. Okay, I mean, okay, Pella, you live a bit off, but worth it. 3 timmar och 22 minuter. What is here? Here is Ljungsarp. It's spelled Ljungsarp. Ljungsarp. This is where we live. And this would be, at least in the area, would be the place for a slasher gathering. I'm actually gonna check a few things with the place I know. Yeah, I'm gonna start planning this. Tack Thomas. Eva, kallar du pissetofflorna? Är det crocs? Alltså är det foppatofflor? Ladda kvasten. Rune, you live a bit far off, but nothing is impossible, right? It would be awesome to see you all here. But of course, we would have to plan it really far ahead, just because people would be, to make people able to get here. But let's keep planning that. Let's keep talking, planning. Let's keep doing, like, you know, everything. Because it would be great. I said to Tony I would do this short stream a little bit shorter because I'm so tired and because of my allergies, and you just tricked me into doing it 2 hours anyway. Oh, vad cool idé va! Det är ju skitcoolt. Pella, you drive that in a coffee break. No worries. If someone pick me up with a car. Yeah. We're gonna make this happen. Yes, we are. And I'm gonna round this up now because I need to do, you know, we are gonna get the doggies some food and put them to sleep. Not, yeah, you know. And then we are gonna do some night snacks and we are gonna play some Battlefield for the rest of the night. Work tomorrow and a lot of planning. This week contains planning, vocal sessions, and some planning for music videos. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be a a long but wonderful week, I'm pretty sure. For me, to be tired has nothing to do with being in a good or bad mood. When I'm tired, I get a bit, I don't know what to call it. You always can tell in my eyes when I'm tired, and now there's allergies too. But I get a little bit drowsy. Is that the word for it, maybe? And also, if I'm tired and haven't been eating, my blood sugar gets so low that I start shaking. No, if that happens, just shove me some chocolate into me, okay? As always, wonderful to have you here. Simon and Fille, congrats to your gift cards. You have 150 Swedish crowns to shop for if you shop for 500 or more. That means if you add merch for 500 to your cart, you just have to pay 350, and that is boom boom. And let's keep planning, let's keep talking, and let's keep being badass. We have a lot of plans to do, okay? So, until next time, be good, take care of yourself, and be sure to love